Explosions lit up the sky over Gaza on Monday as intense Israeli airstrikes hit the Gaza Strip. Israeli troops and tanks also pressed the ground campaign against Hamas militants in the south of the enclave after having largely gained control of the now devastated north. Early on Monday, Israel ordered Palestinians to leave parts of Gaza's main southern city, Han Yunis, but residents said areas where they had been told to go were also coming under fire. Human rights lawyers have gone to court in the Netherlands to call for a halt to the export of fighter jet parts to Israel that could be used in attacks on Gaza. AP correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports.
The rights organisations say that delivery of parts for F-35 jets make the Netherlands complicit in possible war crimes by Israel in its war with Hamas. The rights lawyers want the district court to issue an injunction banning exports of F-35 parts that are stored in the town of Woendrecht. The civil case in The Hague opened as the Israeli military renewed calls for mass evacuations from the southern Gaza town of Khan Yunis as it widens its ground offensive and bombards targets across the Gaza Strip. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
The United States on Monday charged a former ambassador to Bolivia with spying for Cuba for over 40 years in what the Justice Department described as one of the highest-reaching and longest-lasting infiltration of the U.S. government by a foreign agent. Victor Manuel Roca, who served as U.S. ambassador to Bolivia from 2000 to 2002, was charged with committing multiple federal crimes, including acting as an illegal foreign agent and using a fraudulently obtained passport, the Justice Department said in a statement. This is VOA News. Government and military officials in Nigeria say an army attack that used drones to target rebels instead killed some civilians. The misfire during a religious celebration was the latest such errant bombing of local residents in Nigeria's violence hotspots. The governor of Kaduna State said Monday Muslims on Sunday night were mistakenly killed and many others injured by the drone targeting terrorists and bandits. Officials didn't confirm the number of people killed. Amnesty International Nigeria's office said 120 people were killed in the attack, citing reports of its workers and volunteers in the area. For the first time, the UN Climate Change Conference, COP28, is addressing the impact of health on the climate. At its annual meeting this year in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Henry Ridgwell reports.
World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus.
It's well overdue. That's 27 COPs have been and gone without a serious discussion of health.
Diseases like river blindness and sleeping sickness are spread through parasitic worms and flies, organisms that could proliferate in a warming world. Air pollution from fossil fuel burning kills an estimated 7 million people globally every year. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, London.
People who had to leave Azerbaijan when the government took back control of Nagorno-Karabakh are having a rough time. Reuters correspondent Olivia Chan reports they are facing uncertainty and poverty in Armenia.
For the third time in her life, ethnic Armenian Elida Sergesyan is a refugee. She was born in the Azerbaijani capital Baku. The city's once large Armenian minority were driven out in violence, triggered by the outbreak of ethnic conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh, an autonomous, primarily Christian territory within the mostly Muslim, then Soviet Republic of Azerbaijan. Having moved twice before, she is now sheltering in Armenia's Masas, close to the border with Turkey. Since September, it has hosted around 8,000 refugees from Karabakh.
Reuters correspondent Olivia Chan. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday complained of deteriorating ties with Western countries, which crumbled after he launched a full-scale offensive against Ukraine last year, as he accepted the credentials of several new ambassadors. At a Kremlin ceremony, Putin swore in some 24 new ambassadors, including from countries such as Britain and Germany, with whom relations have been especially tense during the 21-month-long offensive.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.